Okay, continuing to work on the transfer case for the 2013 Cayenne 958 and putting it back together now. And I wanted to talk about one of the tricks that is not very clear in some of the videos that I've seen. And it's related to the order of parts that go on the main shaft here. On this main shaft, you'll have to press the bearing onto the main shaft, and then you'll insert a clip once you insert it in here. But one of the things you have to do before you press that bearing on is make sure you have the right shims, or yeah, these are the shims. There's actually two of them in here. So you have to put on this one first. It's the number 27 in the diagram. It's actually this one right here. There's actually two of them. It's a little confusing in that diagram. It shows basically one of these shims, but it says quantity 2. And then you have to do it in a certain order or you'll get really confused. So what you basically have to do is put the one of those number 27s on here. And there's also another spacer. I believe it's spacer number 9. It's a little bit thicker. You can kind of see it under there. And then you press the bearing onto both of those. So the bearing would get pressed this way and then gets encapsulated with a clip. So you've got essentially two shims here. The thicker, actually, the bigger diameter one goes on first. It's actually thinner in thickness. And then the thicker, smaller diameter one goes closer to the bearing. And then after that, you put the basket on. You have to put this on as an assembly. I'm not going to do it right now because I need my hands. But you basically put it together like this. You put it on as an assembly. You've really got to make sure the covers line up, and then this bearing is only going to go in when it's really straight. But it's not a press in, it just drops in there. So you have to get everything really aligned nicely, drop it all in there all at one time. And then after that's done, then this other number 27 will go right in here, which on the shaft will be right there, and actually sit at the very top of that shoulder there and provide the proper spacing. So anyway, it's pretty confusing in the diagram, and there's no other videos that I found that explain this, but I think this is the way it goes. I'm really certain that's the way it goes. But when you take it apart, it can be confusing because all this stuff is kind of trapped together and you're trying to press out bearings, and these shims and stuff kind of go everywhere. But I think that's the correct order, and I'm going to keep going and tell you if there's more tips along the way. Okay, got it back together now. This part went in as an assembly, as I mentioned, and then you've got your clutch packs that go in, these mechanisms here, and then once you get this on here, it's going to be a little hard to get this clip in, so you've got to compress it. I used a big clamp like this, one on this side and one on the opposite side. This hose was out of the way, so just leave that out of the way. So clamp it here and clamp it over here, and once you do that, it should press down. You can get your final snap ring in. You've got these two O-ring, and this actually comes with the shaft, this little thin white thing here. I believe that's the correct order. This is what it shows in the diagram. You've got one over here, and you've got the green one on the bottom side there. And then you got the circlips that go here and on the bottom side. Yeah, and then after that, it's just, I'm gonna use black RTV, put the top on, put the seals on, put the dust covers on, and fill her up. All right, that's the status net for now.